With more and more of these Fantom units coming out, here are the top 3 decks that I want to get new versions. Starting with number 3, that's going to be Nana Clear. Now let's be real here, this deck was super underwhelming when it came out, especially that the hype behind it with the character. This character over here, I don't know what her name is, she was supposed to be this longtime rival for Kagetsu, the Moongate guy, who he never beat, and this was supposed to be her all-powerful deck that he never was able to overcome. And for this to be the deck, it was super underwhelming. Because in the end of the day, it's just a generic restanding triple drive Stoichia unit. It's not really anything that special. So I want this deck to get a Fantom unit so it can have more of a chance to shine and stand out a little bit more. I like the idea of bringing back old gimmicks like they did with Lock, so I think if this deck had something on the Paralyze gimmick type of idea, that would be super cool. Now I know technically it would have to be in Stoichia to use Paralyze, and it would be in a new nation if it was a Fantom unit, but still that would be a super cool concept if they were able to give it an older gimmick just so it would stand out more than it does now. Speaking of Lock, next up is Arsteria, and this deck looks super cool, and the fact that it has the Lock gimmick makes it even cooler, but it's also pretty underwhelming because of the fact that it can only lock one card. Now I know it also has the Shadow Army token ability, which is also pretty cool that they gave it from Orpheus to her, to be able to do that as well, to give it more than just one gimmick, but I think it'd be really cool if they lean more into the Lock idea. Do not get me wrong, I'm not saying we need another Infinite Zero Dragon, but still. I think this deck would benefit the most from leaning more into the Lock mechanic, so if this deck got a Fantom unit, I think it would be Branded Gate, of course, for Link Joker, and it'd be really cool to just see the origins of the deck because I'm pretty sure in the lore she's originally from Brandgate, so her being able to just be a full-on Link Joker would be really cool. Side note, seeing these two in their Fantom units interact would have been really cool, even though Suo Fantom is technically gone. It would have still been really cool to see, maybe she had a whole different personality, maybe she was in love with this version of Suo or something for the shippers, I don't know, but I think it would have been really cool to see them both in Fantom units as well. Last but not least is my boy Orphist, and to be honest, I'm super disappointed by the fact that Orphist literally has not got anything since Orphist Masks. Like, obviously little supports here and there, but not a new version. And I know you could argue that, you know, that was the third version of Orphist already got enough love, but, you know, Magnolia got a new form, and then a Fantom. Zorga got way more forms, including a Fantom and Masks. What else? Youthberg got another form and then a Fantom. Like, you know, that's not really a fair comparison to just say it got enough love already. I saw a few people saying that Orphis Fantom can be Stoichia because a Scythe can also be a gardening tool and it can use plant tokens instead of Shadow Army tokens, and I think that's actually a really cool concept. So yeah, if any deck deserves more love in a Fantom unit, that would be Orphis for me. Let me know what you think down below and who you want to see a new version.